Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. This is Martina. And for those of you who have seen my recent videos, be aware this will be different. After all the sweet and cute and lovely and pinky and muted toned journals I did mainly for the fairy or fairy tale topics and themes, I just had to do something different and I wanted to go wild, and this is it. This is BoHo Princess. BoHo Princess, as the name says, combines two features. It combines the idea of this wild and free spirit of a boho girl, boho lady, and the elegance, the sense for luxury of a princess. So I try to combine both in one, and as you already can see on the cover, there is really a lot going on outside as well as inside this journal. So let me first start with the dimensions. It's in centimeters, 18 centimeters times 13 times 5.5, and in inches, 7 inch times 5.1 times 2.2. It has 5 signatures and it has more than 142 pages front and back, but I have not counted the smaller ones. Okay, let's start. Let's start with explaining or telling a little bit about the cover. So it all started with this absolutely amazing, lovely fabric which I have used on the cover. It's very luxurious, so it's this princess style thing. It has gold ornaments, it has this wonderful green and lilac purple tones and teal blue as well, and I was really a little bit hesitant to further decorate it, but then I couldn't resist and I did. I decorated it, as you can see, with this really pretty gold trim from India, which I have laid around the whole cover in a kind of a wave, so to also give it this soft feeling. Because it's a boho style journal, I have added this little piece of a broken jewelry with this real feathers and this decoration which I have glued on another piece of lace, and I have done something else because it looks pretty, I love it, but feathers are really delicate, and I know, or I thought, if someone is using this journal, by the way, it's available in my Etsy shop, have a look, if someone is using this journal and opens it and closes it, and this would have been glued on, let's say, permanently on the cover, probably it would not have lasted very long. Therefore, what I did is I attached this thing to some cotton fabric, which I have further glued on some cardstock, and with this bull clip, I think, you can attach it here like I did, or you can also attach it on the spine, or you can leave it out. So I wanted just to save it for as long as it can last, because, as I said, feathers are not really meant to last forever, at least when they are on a journal. Then what I also did is, because a boho girl and also a boho princess loves colors, loves different fabrics, I have created this little cluster with some pretty button here, and I have glued it on the corner. And what I also did, I have attached some lace, as I usually do. But then I remembered then that I have seen some pictures of gypsy ladies who wore a kind of an adornment on the front, front face, and they had some beads hanging down. And I thought, okay, let's do a similar thing here. This is what I did. But as beads typically are quite heavy, I made some paper beads and attached them here. So they are really lightweight. They are relatively resistant because I have used some nail lacquer on it, I have some glue on my finger, some nail lacquer on it, and I have sewn it on. So you can, if you don't like it, you can cut it off. So that's the cover. And the journal is closed with a double bow from some pretty cotton fabric and some silk, Indian sari silk. And also here I have attached some paper beads. In this really, I love this green tone. And when I open the book, you will see that I have used a lot of colors, but mainly blue, teal, green, a little bit of pink, because I was so much in this color scheme that I couldn't resist. So I open it and I give you the first glance. As usual, it opens quite easily because it's quite full. Have a look. You see a lot of blue. Let's start. On the inside on the left-hand side, what I like to do, and I did it here as well, is I like to add an envelope or a pocket. And I have used this decoupaged envelope, which I have done recently and which I have also explained in a tutorial which I have put on YouTube just, I think, 2 weeks ago. So this is one of those things which I have done. And I cut it open so it's more pocket than an envelope. And inside there is a really pretty tag showing the sun. Because free spirit, wildlife means also loving the sun. I have done some stenciling on the back side. I've added a brocade belly band, and inside there are some boho girls. And I have also further decorated this big tag with some fancy stitching, and I have added some stickers of blue and green butterflies, which already gives an introduction into the color scheme. So this is her. This is BoHo Princess, and doesn't she look like a princess already? And because of this, I have given her a decoration of a ruffle, which comes in some gold tulle material. So that's a good start, I guess. The inside of this first signature, of the decoration of the front page of this first signature, I have further decorated with some fabric, which I have glued on. And it gives a nice texture, and it has a little bit of silver here. So it has this princess-like style, which I wanted to convey as well. So here that's another picture of a gypsy lady, and she has a kind of a guitar in her hands. On the next page, what you see here, on coffee dyed paper, decorated with some lace. There is a pocket with several tags and journaling cards. This is one of the ones which I do myself, and these are some others. Here I did some stenciling. I love it because you see this the effect from the coffee dyeing, and then you see the stenciling in this pretty turquoise. Here there's another fabric cluster. I have used some silk, I have used a vintage doily or part of a vintage doily, and I have further decorated it with this really pretty butterfly. There are some butterflies in this journal as well, because, free spirit butterflies, I think, go well together. So there's another pocket, and there are some nice tags and inside it. So turning this page, oh, didn't I say there are butterflies? This is another one. And this butterfly can be flipped up, and behind it there is some really pretty and flowery and colorful tag. And in this pocket on the left-hand side, there is another small tag, and there's another tag, because you know this is what I love to do. I love to hide some pockets. And there's another pocket, not really hidden because you can see the the thread hanging out. There's another tag inside. And this so wonderfully matches the color of this absolutely gorgeous Indian cotton paper with this really pretty green and absolutely wonderful gold elements on this thing. I glued it on the page, and I further added this wonderful green ruffle from Vintage Sari. On the next page, what you can see here is a paper bag which I have turned into a double pocket, further decorated with some digital paper, and there are some little tags with butterflies. There are also some empty pages inside this journal, so whoever gets it, whoever wants it, can do a lot, can write, can decorate, can change, whatsoever. I used, next to the coffee dyed paper I have included in this journal, of course, I have used pastel colors because I love them. And I also have used some more brighter colors, some more heavy colors, as you will see right now. Here I have used some gift wrapping paper, which I have further decorated with double layers of lace. So it's lace, and this is some ribbon, which is sewn on. And on the inside, I have used really pretty green, made some stenciling, hope you can see it, used part of a vintage sari trim to make a pocket out of it, made a tag from different material, brocade and some lace and some vintage fabric to decorate it nicely. Also have a belly band, or kind of a belly band, made from a collage from different fabrics over there, and inside there is this really nice, I love it, nice butterfly. And again, there is some jewelry, and of course this is the princess character of this journal. So boho, princess boho. Okay, another fabric cluster and some stenciling. This is another pocket with a nice tag inside. This is the back side of this paper bag, and also here in this double pocket there are some journaling cards, little ones. Did some stamping. Of course a peacock, because a peacock perfectly matches boho as well as princess, I guess, and therefore it must be there. And what you see here is I have used, I don't know whether it's available in every country, after 8 packaging. So the little, the mints, they come in individual packages, and I've used one of those and have glued some nice paper on top of it, so it's reused. So this is a little bit scrap inside this junk or joy journal. Just some paper with a nice paper clip. This is the stenciling again, and this is some coffee dyed lace, decoration, the fabric inside, end of the first signature. And have a look, isn't this digital paper so pretty? And I love this blue, I love this brown, I love how they get together so well. And I have decorated this with some very nice blue sari silk, vintage sari silk ruffle. The inside of this first page I have decorated with some heavily coffee dyed paper, which I have further decorated with some color pigments, and it very nicely matches the blue fabric which I have used to make a pocket. Inside this pocket there is the picture of another bohemian lady, or bohemian boho princess, and some decoration here, some pretty paper there, some stamping. So this is just a pocket, as you can see from the other side. I've used a paper clip to attach this journaling card. So most of the journaling cards and tags are sewn around. Not all, but most. This is coffee dyed paper, which I have stenciled, so it got this nice decor, and it also has kind of like an embossed haptic. Some nice paper over there, another fabric collage on this belly band, and inside this belly band there is another princess, boho princess, and this is heavy green. So this is the only one, the only page which I've used to have heavy green. But on the back side of it, I have also used some really, really colorful cardstock and attached a picture of a fortune teller in this pretty green tones. I think it's such a nice color explosion, which you would not expect after having seen this more muted, more reduced colors, and then you come into this. Isn't this great? And here another lady looking at the fortune teller, wondering what the future will bring. And when you turn it, there's another pocket, and in this pocket there is a tag, which also carries another tag, and there is a journaling card in bright colors, and this is just decoration. A ruffle from blue, royal blue satin, coffee dyed paper, gift wrapping paper. This is also, I think, kind of a cotton paper because it has this nice feeling, and it has a very nice, I think, a very pretty decor. So this is violet, and this is avocado dyed, stenciled. This is the purple page, and this purple page has a purple pocket and different decoration. This is a wine label which I have used to carry the picture of a boho princess. And because she's a princess, she is also very much into jewelry, so there is a little bit of jewelry, on a picture only, of course. And some flowers, glittery flowers. Another sari ruffle. On the back side, a pretty pocket and some nice tag. Some decoration on this green page. Some decoration with some butterflies on, this is washi tape on this page. You have seen this before, it's really nice. It's this blue and green tones, very pretty. Coffee dyed, avocado dyed, and this is also pretty paper. And here you see another nice pocket, I guess, and another tag with some peacock design. Look at this paper, isn't this great? I love it. Okay, so this was number 2, and another peacock looks at you, or doesn't look at you, but looks at the right-hand side to the signature number 3. The signature number 3 is some Semperia paper, and you see a wall which there's a lion with some wings. So it's a kind of a mystical animal. Because I think boho ladies, boho girls also have a sense for spirituality and mystic, I guess. Okay, and here you see this really, really pretty decoration on this page here, and it has some pearls, it has some lace, it has some gold ruffle. It's quite heavy. So what I did is something you will see now. When you turn the page, you see, oh, it's so blue. Pretty paper here, nice lace over there. There is also some kind of a trim or border, butterfly, some little tags. Oh, you can flip it up. And when you flip it up, what you see is that this heavy decoration on the outside is removable because I have attached it with paper clips. So if you don't like it, or if it gets too heavy, if it gets too thick, because it has some thickness, you can remove it easy. And because I have made this flip out, you don't see it. So let's go on. There is some stenciling, some nice trim, some nice paper with feathers. Feathers also belong to boho, as you have seen already on the decoration of the cover, but these feathers are not as delicate as the other ones. So this is some paper which I created by some gesso and color and some gold, and I love the color scheme, and therefore it's in there. On the back side there is another belly band and another boho lady, pretty boho lady, princess. This is some happy vellum, some light blue paper. On the next page there is also some stenciling on the right hand side in this blue and green colors. I really got away with this blue and green and teal and love it. And behind this belly band there is a journaling card with this. You've seen this before, but it's so pretty I had to be in there again. This jewelry with the butterfly, very nice. A peacock, and one of my self-created little tags in the same color scheme. That's a nice thing when you do these tags, like I've shown in the tutorial, and you use the napkins. You have matching designs for almost every theme you do, because it just happens. So now be aware for the next page, because this is the center spot, and the center spot sometimes carries something special, and in this case it does as well. Have a look. Isn't this pretty when you look at the journal from here? And my favorite transparent fabric forms pockets, and inside these pockets there are two pretty tags, and look what happens when you take them out. What you see here is, you see where Boho Princess resides. That's her castle, I guess. So she must be quite a rich Boho Princess. That's her. And that's her favorite cat. Isn't it pretty? By the way, I will name the digital paper which I have used. I will name them in the description, so that if you want to have a look and also buy them, you can. So this is the stenciling again. This is pretty lace. This is another fabric cluster made from different fabrics, of course. Waffle. Yeah, this is from a postcard, or from a card which I received. And yeah, sunflowers. Because sunflowers, I think, also match nicely to boho and also to free spirit, and they are just pretty. And I wanted to have something yellow as well, not only blue. But we stick with the blue here again. You see this pretty paper over there. You see a side pocket here, and you see another small tag there. And this brings us to signature number 4. But before we do, I wanted to draw your attention to this trim which I have added to, because the page was not as long as I wanted it to be. So I just have sewn on this trim, and on the back side I have added this pocket, this side pocket. So, and this is a very nice paper, and this comes from a kind of an advertising. I received it many years ago, and I found it, and I thought, this is the color. This is the color which needs to go inside. And it went inside, and it has been further decorated by this cotton fabric, which I've also used for the closure of this booklet. And it's also from India, and it's very light cotton, and it has this blue and green and teal tones, and as well some pink, matching the flower over there. On the next page, there is a little paper frame, and in this paper frame there is another boho princess, or maybe it's the mother of boho princess. I don't know. She doesn't look that young anymore. So this is embossed paper, which I have further gold waxed to give it another bliss. Some special paper, some decoration with lace and paper here. Coffee dyed paper. As I said, there is space for writing, for decorating, for whatsoever. But on the back side there is not, because there is a pocket, even a double pocket, and inside there are two tags. This owl, which definitely belongs to boho, and again sun and moon. Here we have another pocket, and inside this pocket there is another birdie. And this, guess what? Butterfly. Oh, forgotten, there's another butterfly. Look at this. And this butterfly comes in a flowery dress. And it carries a little origami envelope. There's nothing in it yet. Maybe I put something in. Not yet decided. Oops. And there's another journaling card in royal blue with some lace decoration on the side. Oh, ruffle decoration. Also ruffle decoration here. This time in a more muted tone, which matches the coffee dyed paper. This is some cardstock paper and formed into a pocket by having some vellum, which I have further decorated with an ornament and embossed it. So it's some glittery black embossing powder which I have used. And inside there is another journaling card with a boho princess. Green lace on green paper, some light vellum, very light vellum, and it shows the sun, it shows the moon, it shows a key, it shows an owl. So many creatures or many elements which belong to boho, I think. This is some nice lace with some sequins. Here I did some light stenciling, very light. On the back side there's another side pocket and the picture of, and with a tag, and the picture of a boho princess. Another boho princess over there. I think there are many, aren't there? And now what you can see almost for the first time is this really pretty border, which comes soon. I'm going to explain. But now you can have a look already. Okay, let's flip this. There is some paper which you can flip up. It says Blue Boho. There's some stenciling, some sticker with butterflies, paper, nice paper, embossed paper, heart pocket with some bluebells, bluebellies. So, trim on the back side here. And now you can see, and you have seen this before because I had it twice already in tag form. But I love this so much, this pretty butterfly with the jewelry in this blue and brown tones. And this doesn't this match perfectly the trim which I have used here. I think this is such a nice picture. So we open it. We see that it has formed a pocket, and inside this pocket there is another bigger journaling card. This is some Indian paper, some special Indian paper in yellow, because as I said, I wanted to have some yellow, and I did it here, yellow origami, but envelope, and a wooden butterfly on a fabric collage. Stenciled, coffee stenciled paper, nice lace. Here another page where we have different elements, different decoration or ephemera. This is again the picture of a boho princess, or the drawing of a boho princess. This is a nice tag. Here we have the picture of a boho princess, and she looks very dreamy and very, very sensual. I don't know whether this is the right word. And I have created a pocket from another nice border, and I have further decorated it with some zigzag border on the side. So here we see the picture, or the digital paper showing an owl. And now you think this this ruffle sits on the side of the owl, and this is not true, because you can take it off like this. You see I did some stenciling here, and this decoration with this nice ruffle has been put on a little tag, which also shows a boho princess. So, but I like to have it like this so that it's a surprise. empty paper, avocado dyed or coffee dyed. Again, this really, really very green and very lovely green is a vintage sari silk. I have used a mandala which came with some gold ornaments to form a pocket, or form two pockets actually. This is one pocket and it carries the tag of a butterfly. So in the middle we have this smaller piece of paper which is coffee dyed and some color pigments, and there's another pocket with another tag of a butterfly. I love these butterfly pictures, they are so pretty. Yeah, now we get a little bit flowery. Yeah, hippie, flowery. We have here a tag and a journaling card, and they sit in this nice round pocket. And the opposite side also carries some decoration with a cotton ruffle. This is some lace trim. Again, heavy colors, because I was in the mood and I wanted to have it matched the stenciling which I did on this paper. And I did it in blue and pink and green. Stenciled paper. Oops. Again, this special paper which I did. The yellow one, there's a side pocket. In the side pocket there is another tag. And when you close it, you see that we are at the end, but not quite, because there's another belly band. And in this belly band there is again a pretty butterfly postcard. I did some gold waxing here as well. Yeah, so she is wild, she is free, she is pretty, I think, and yeah, she waits for you. So thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, as usual, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment please, subscribe if you have not yet done, and I wish you a very nice day. That was Martina. Bye bye. See you soon.